Okay, hi. So for almost half a decade now, I've been making games from scratch to Click Team to Game Maker. I've been making in a lot of engines, and today I'm going to be telling you the journey I've had and what I recommend you start off with. Okay, so firstly, I would recommend you start with Scratch. It's an easy game making software, and you can actually port it as a flash file if you know where to look. So what you do is you go to Archive, you go to File, you go to Download to your computer. You'll get it, and then you go into Scratch to Flash file, and then you can actually upload it to Newgrounds, which makes it a powerful gaming software if you don't know where to start. So it has a lot of features, and at first it might not look as much, but people have made some amazing games in Scratch. You just gotta look around, and you'll find some amazing games that you might grow to love. So Scratch is basically what I recommend you start off with. So if you want to start off with an easy game making software, I would highly recommend it. It is powerful, and you can probably make and you can also make 3D games if you are talented enough. And then next, I would recommend, if you want to code but you don't want to code really hard games, I would highly recommend you use Gamemaker. It is an easy to use software with little code, but it has a great interface. I don't physically have the second software, but I'm sure it's great. So you can it has a lot of features, and one of the games that were made in Game Maker were one of them were Undertale. So if that says a lot to you, you can basically make a lot of good games in Game Maker. So the third one, if you want to make easy 3D games, you can use CryEngine. CryEngine is a really good game making software, and some games that you might recognize made in CryEngine is the Far Cry series. It is a really great game engine, and you can actually make games without coding too much. It is an overall great game engine, and you can probably find some tutorials on it on YouTube, and you can make some great games with it. So the last one, and this is for 3D and 2D game making, and you probably all expected this. It is Click Team Fusion. This is a powerful game engine, which is really simple to use, and you can basically make anything in it. It is You can make 3D games if you get the Firefly extension, and it is amazing. I'm currently working on a project called 4FX's Pixelated Survival, and what it is, it's basically made as a game. It is currently in early stages, but you can follow it on GameJolt. So basically, it is going to be an open world survival where you and your friends can hang out. And you're going to be able to hang out in the online version, which is probably coming soon. But you can always keep up with you can always make your very powerful games in Click Team Fusion 2.5. So those were four of my favorite game making engines of all time. So this shows that Scratch is underrated AF. I'm not gonna swear, but it is underrated. You can make great games, and not many people actually know about the powerful engine that's besides the simple childish look. So I'm here to I'm here to inspire you to make games. So I wanna get away from the feeling that game design is boring. Game design is one of the funnest thing I've worked with, and I've personally had half of my life um, dedicated to making games, and and I've made so many games, some bad, some good, and some mediocre. But I just want to say that game making is something if you like making your own world, game making is a great a great is something great that you should try at some point. You can use free software like CryEngine, or you use a paid software like GameMaker. But most of the engines in this video have free downloads, but they are limited. As Click Fusion right here, it has a free edition, but it limits you to 4 frames, and not an extension rate. But game making is the best things I know to do. I like doing games in my free time, and I hope to get more people into game making. And this is all for me. You've been lovely. Goodbye.